Amazon Wholesale is one of the fastest ways to make serious money online, but only a handful of sellers actually dominate the industry. Why? It's because they have one or more of these three key advantages. If you have one of these advantages, you're in the game. But if you have all three of them, you're unstoppable. First up, money talks. If you have access to large sums of capital, that means you can buy your inventory in bulk and win better wholesale deals and negotiate for better pricing. This also leads to higher margins, faster scaling, and an easy way to beat your competitors. If you don't have capital, it's not the end of the world. You still have quite a few options. For example, you can go get a business loan, you can get a credit card, a line of credit, or you can get a private investor involved, friends and family, for example, get your Uncle Bob. If those options don't interest you, then you can go the traditional route. Get another job, get a side hustle, go drive Uber, do deliveries, paint houses, cut grass, anything you can do to get some capital. There is no shame in hard work. It builds character. To be able to take advantage of having large sums of capital, you need to know how to negotiate. So this is a skill you really want to level up, and you need to have a strategy in place in how to negotiate. I have a video on the subject over here. Check it out in the description. Next up, data is king. Amazon Wholesale isn't about guessing. The top sellers out there have ninja level product analysis skills. They use tools like Keepa, SellerAmp, and RevSeller to really analyze an ASIN in detail. You need to understand the buy box and the price history, the sales volume and the sales rank, and the competition and any alerts that might lie ahead. When I first started selling on Amazon, I developed this method for analysis on large price lists. I'd basically use Keepa and RevSeller, and I'd do a lot of data entry into an Excel spreadsheet. I'd categorize the data points and then apply scores to these data points. That way, I was able to make some very good data-driven decisions, and I actually made a lot of money. It was good, but it was incredibly time-consuming. That's why I built Astro Advanced Analytics, a tool that automates the entire process for you. Astro initially acts as a scanner. You upload your supplier's price lists, and you can view them all in the one screen. But it goes a lot further than that. When you decide to zero in on an ASIN, you click on it, and you can see over 250 data points. These data points are categorized and scored, and all viewable in the one screen. You don't have to go to each listing one by one and spend hours doing it that way. All the relevant data points are at your fingertips, and it helps you make smarter decisions in a fraction of the time. If you're good at spotting those winners and you know how to avoid slow moving inventory, you'll always stay profitable. And finally, the secret sauce. If you can find exclusive suppliers that no one really has access to, you might be sitting on a gold mine. These suppliers don't really advertise online. They only work with trusted partners and then offer them the best deals. When I first started selling on Amazon, I found this one supplier who didn't even have a price list on offer. I had to go through the website. There were no UPCs there, so I had to do a lot of manual research. But I'll tell you what, it was worth every second. I managed to secure this one SKU, which had over 130% ROI. It sold about 1,000 units per month, and I actually netted in profit around $5,000 to $6,000 monthly. And that was going on for around 12 months. It was a game changer for me and my business, and it actually pushed me to the next level. So what's the best way to find those rarer suppliers? Personal connections, networking, trade shows, and just relentless outreach. Some sellers build relationships with suppliers over time, while others might have the personal connections which allow them to get exclusive deals. If you can land one of these suppliers, you'll have access to low competition and high profit products, and no other seller can touch you. And just remember, you don't need all three of these skills. Just one can put you miles ahead of your competition. But if you land all three of them, then you're in a league of your own. You're ready to kill it. If you found this video valuable, smash the like button, subscribe, and turn on the notifications so you don't miss out on a strategy that might transform your business. And don't forget to drop a comment below. What's the advantage that you use in your Amazon wholesale business? Let's talk about it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.